Chicken's always good. So there's a labyrinth in Shinjuku. Was this the one that we bailed on earlier? Didn't we solve one here already? This is gonna make a mess. It's too hot for my water, so it's gonna start dripping water everywhere, and I don't want that dripping on my computer. That would be very bad. Hey Con, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, so we have to find a labyrinth here, which is back in the subway? Did it come back? That doesn't make any sense. It feels like something's out to kill. What is this chill I feel? A case came in from Detective Matayoshi. Hurry up and come... What? You felt something ominous in the air just now? Since when have you been so superstitious? Since we helped the Ghost Club find a fucking ghost. It's probably nothing. Just get back here so we can get back to work already. I should see if there's a new case to investigate. Yeah, let's just ignore the ominous chill and the clear blue filings we found on the ground. It's not like we've ever run into ghosts or anything supernatural yet. That makes sense. That sounds like a good call. So, I ended the stream last night without running out there and running back. I thought we would have been into way more of a story. Who's the case gonna be from now? We got some new ones. Property. Oh, we got so many property ones again. Oh no, we got a hacker. Did we do this? Could have sworn we did this one. We're gonna do it anyways. We're gonna do it now. I'm pretty sure we saved it for the stream last night. Our team of ultimates. Yeah, I'd say go with chicken, Foxy. Foxy's a good call. Or Foxy's a good call. Chicken's a good call, Foxy. English is hard though. Where do you suppose this bad hacker's hiding? Bad hacker. I like to do these ones right off the bat when we get them, because usually, when we complete them, Mirai starts giving us harder and harder hackers to find. I guess harder is not the right word. Tougher and tougher hackers to find. 800 yen? I swear that's like 20 bucks. Hey, we're only a high school kid. We don't need to be getting paid money out the yin yang. How's it going, Absolix? How's it going? I think I just butchered Absolix. I can say names properly. Give me some time. I can get this back under control. How's it going? It's been a while. I felt bad. I've been back streaming for about a month, but I never once did an announcement video to YouTube. I was like, that's probably a bad call. 800 yen an hour does sound very appealing at first. Do you think that's how they trick kids coming over from North America? Oh, we'll pay you 1,000 yen an hour. And everyone's like, I like 1,000. That's a big number. You'll basically pay 1 yen per rice you want to eat. So, I guess if that's fine with you. How's it going, Zach? How's she going? Where is this hacker? My eyes ain't as good as they used to be, so. If you guys spot a big red exclamation mark anywhere in the distance, you let me know. By the time the 10 to 12 second Twitch delay gets through, I'll have run right past it and have to backtrack for 20 seconds because I'm trying to figure out what you pointed out to me. But I will appreciate the help. God damn you, weak. I need to get the stronger AoE attacks on these motherfuckers. Also, now that we're here and we got my boy, sorry Kabuterimon, but my boy's here to play. That sounded awful. Phrasing. My boy is here to kick ass. He's gonna play in the big leagues. That's not good. The kid died in that song. That wasn't good either. What skills did we give you again? Chicken is in the container and the oven is heating. Strawberries and sugar. That's pretty good too. Wolf Claw is a strong attack, but it costs a lot. He doesn't have any AoEs, does he? Alright, let's see how strong he is. Ah, you got tricked by the purple. See, it's not just me that it happens to. Oh no, they both said hi to you. Never mind, I got tricked by the purple. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. I didn't see Zach say anything. I just saw Absolute say hi, Foxy. I'm like, oh, you said hi to Zach. Huh. Nope. Nope, just me with the green. When you guys were all green one night, that threw me for a fucking loop. I didn't know who I was talking to. There was like 6 of you with green names. It wasn't fair, alright? I quickly glanced, and I start to associate people more by color than by name, because that's a lot easier to remember. As long as it doesn't do those damn food scenes again. Hey, I went out and bought too much shit last night. I got a bunch of food in my fridge now that I need to eat before I leave, because that was a dumb call. What did I go and buy? I bought Maltesers. I bought a bag of chips. I bought some drumsticks. What else did I buy? I bought a bunch of shit. Purple would do it just as well, Absolute. Purple would do it just as well. As soon as everybody's one color, I get fucking thrown off. I think it was like Tibbs said that he was going for a shower, but normally it's Foxy that says that, because I streamed probably right during her prep day for the next day, and it threw me for a fucking loop. And I was like, oh yeah, have a good shower, and she's like, that was Tibbs. I was like, oh, right. Bad call. Yeah, you were green before. You were nice enough to change. And then none of the green people are here anymore, so it doesn't matter. But, you know. I don't say anymore, I mean right now. It threw me off. I was just used to saying, yeah, alright, see you later. And then you were like, I'm still here. Right. Maltesers, you guys know? I didn't think they were in the States. I think they just came to the States, right? Alright, we don't need to waste all our time doing all this damage. We're just trying to get to this hacker. He doesn't need to do anything, he's too strong. Found a lovely shade of blue. They're called Whoppers here. No, I'm pretty sure Maltesers came in. At least they're in Texas. I've seen Rooster Teeth doing sponsored videos with them now. I forgot I just forgot they just came to the States. At least the slow-mo guys did. Gavin and Dan did a whole thing of shooting Maltesers with a fucking cannon. That thing was nuts. No, I know. I'm saying actual Maltesers are there now. It's not the same. It's not the same. No, because we have M&Ms. It's not the same, Foxy. It's not the same. Our Smarties are better than your M&Ms, and we have M&Ms too. Smarties are flatter. M&Ms are round. They're not the same. I'll defend my Canadian candy, my British Canadian candy till the end. It's not the same. Smarties are only one flavor, but they're better. Because if you're gonna hand me M&Ms or Smarties, I'm gonna take Smarties all the time. No, you're thinking of Rockets. Yes, your Smarties are our Rockets. I'm talking Smarties that are like M&Ms. They're completely different. Crush up the Rockets. Yeah. No, our Smarties are like, yeah, candy-coated chocolate, which is equivalent of what you have M&Ms, but we also have M&Ms. Is where it gets confusing. Same thing with like Maltesers, I guess, are kind of like Whoppers, but they're not like, I don't know. I've had Whoppers and I've had Maltesers, and they don't quite taste the same. Like Maltesers, no, what am I thinking of? One of them is almost like a milkshake flavor, right? I'm like drawing a blank on here. Yeah, Maltesers are like the honeycomb. They're almost like, oh god, I can't even do the comparison. The Maltesers are like the crunchy bars, but they're like the balls of them. You're killing me. You're killing me with this. Whoppers are different. Because this is like the malted milk. Yeah, this is different. They're different. They're not the same. They're not the same. Crunchy. Crunchy bars. There's a whole bunch of things. There's a whole bunch of candies that I can start to list off that you guys aren't going to understand what I'm saying because you don't have them in the States. A lot of them are Cadbury too, which is hilarious because I'm pretty sure isn't Cadbury? Are ketchup chips good? I don't like them, but I know a lot of people that do. I'm not a big ketchup chip guy. All dressed though, that's my shit. And I don't think you guys have all dressed chips either. Unless that just made the jump over. I'm not a big ketchup guy though myself. All dressed is my jam though. I don't even know what flavor all dressed is. It just tastes good. Dill pickle chips are good. I don't know if that's made the jump across the border yet either. God, that really hurts. This time I'm serious. I think I'm gonna go to the hospital. Don't worry, I'll pay for it myself. We're good now. Good, because I wasn't gonna pay for you either. I just beat you in a battle. I wasn't gonna pay for your fucking hospital bill. Hated those straws. Oh yeah, the little pixie. You got dill pickle chips here. Yeah, I can't remember what's actually made the jump across now. Pixie sticks were awful. Fun Dip was good though. You had the little candy stick, and you would dip. You would like have to lick it and then dip it in the pretty much the pure sugar. There's a lot of candies I don't feel like they sell anymore, but that's also because I don't look at the candy section a lot in grocery stores. So I'm not sure if that's me growing up or if that's actually them not selling this shit anymore. Fun Dip and the Popeye cigarettes. That makes sense why they got rid of. That makes sense because that was a bad message they were sending to kids. Boom, bada boom. I see you've been working hard. Yep. Mars bars are good. Mars is the whole company that owns most of this shit now, too. Level 2, level 3, level 4, level 3, level 2. Demon's Den. We'll do that one, too. Now you're hungry again. I didn't cause this. I didn't cause this. I don't see the candy cigs as much anymore, but I can tell you why they got rid of. I can feel like I know why they got rid of most of them. I don't see them very much anymore in the places that I shop, at least. That's not what we needed, though. We were here for something else. Look how empty the Demon's Den is, too. How's it going, Alf? You worked for Mars 1 week in high school? I know, that's why they got rid of them. It's because they felt the kids started smoking them. I would have filled my bag every day. How much did you steal from Mars? There used to be a Pez dispenser that was the shape of a gun. Yeah, I can see that causing controversy too. Most of the time they do better when they have little like celebrity things. Like basically you'd have, I don't know why I still have these up in reach, but you'd have like Rick's head from Walking Dead as the Pez dispenser, and it would open up and you could give candy out. Or what else is random that I can reach up and grab down? Or you could have a V for Vendetta Pez dispenser. Or you could have a Jon Snow Pez dispenser. These things are really dusty. I don't clean my apartment enough, apparently. I forget about my goddamn Funko Pop thing sitting up on top of this goddamn desk. There's too many of them up there. There's way too many of them up there. I still have those there. Yeah, those have. I haven't fucking moved those. I got nowhere else to put them. That's my problem. I don't know if that's getting picked up or not. That would be Casper. It's like he's trying to be quiet. He's like, I want to chew on this toy, but I don't want to disturb. I don't want to disturb Dad while he's working. Not working, I guess, but playing. Another bank expansion drive. Really? Another one? Matayoshi, an invisible slasher is rampant in Shinjuku. Catch the culprit before something serious happens. Please help. So that's the presence we felt when we were there. Well, I figured Dad was a better option than Daddy, to be honest. There has been a string of some real oddball incidents lately in Shinjuku. Cars, trees, building exteriors, they're all getting sliced up. And with clean cuts, too, like someone took a real sharp knife to them. Thankfully, nobody has actually gotten hurt by this so far. Right now, it's just a case of trying to curb vandalism we're dealing with here. But it's heavy-duty stuff getting damaged here. Imagine if people start getting targeted somewhere as dense as Shinjuku. It'd be a real problem. As long as we don't know who's behind this, we can't predict what'll be next. And the police can hardly be bothered to get off their asses and... Like, this'll help us. It's after the last incident. I see where this is going. Alright, we'll check it out for you. I've politely borrowed access to a security camera in Shinjuku so we can check out what it's been recording. I don't see anything, and I damn well don't hear anything right now either. Doesn't look like I can find any of the actual crime scenes, though I'd wager that you've already checked on this much yourself. There's really nothing left on there, huh? Oh, I just found something interesting. Here's my trusty assistant from just a little while ago. Let's take a look. Wait, what was that flash of light just now? We just might have a real-life Kamaitachi on our hands here. You've probably heard about them before from folktales, right? Kamaitachi are weasel spirits with claws as sharp as a sickle. To hear the stories tell it, they attack people by appearing inside a sudden whirlwind, cutting their victim's skin sharply in its wake. What probably really happens is that when people's skin gets really dry, it can get cut up by small rocks blowing in the wind, or so we thought. Looking at this footage, I think it's safe to say that's no ordinary gust of wind. Knowing that, there well could be an actual Kamaitachi on the loose in Shinjuku. Putting fairy tales aside for the moment, what we do know is that light reflected off something. Maybe the wind somehow, or a blade. Or maybe something else entirely, who knows? But that light definitely skimmed really close to your head there in that footage. If you hadn't felt anything ominous back there, we might have seen your head pop off your shoulders. Better stay sharp. You can only stay lucky for so long, you know? Head back to Shinjuku and investigate the surrounding area. Detective Matayoshi and I will stay here to analyze the footage some more. It's so safe here. Yeah, it is. You had to clip me saying daddy? Yeah. It's good times. It's a word. It's a word that's been ruined by this fucking generation, I'll tell you that. What, do you want another bet? Do you want another better sound bite? Daddy! There you go. Take that. My face is on it though, so you can't prove it with me. I'll deny it in court, and it'll hold up. I played a soundboard. We're getting another bank expansion drive? That doesn't make any sense. We just got one from like one of our other missions. I don't think we need room in our bank. I haven't been getting that many Digimon. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's like knocking stuff over purposely. He's being a dick. There's a thin line coursing through here that looks like a burn mark. Wait, a burn mark? You found a burnt spot, you say? Anything else of note you found there? What's wrong? Does something feel off again? A flash of sunlight reflected off a window and blinded you? Heh. Looks like you froze Kyo for her at the time being. Oh, wait, there she goes. She's moving again. Guess she's looking something up. Ha, once she's like this, she's lost in her own world. No point trying to talk with her. Looks like she'll be at it for a while. I hate ordering you around since you don't work for me, but would you mind looking around for more clues for us? We've had a lot of reports about this phenomenon coming into the police department, so there could definitely still be something left to find. Is the cop still doing his beat patrol? Have you ever thought about getting Cass a friend? Dog? I've thought about it, but it's already a pain, like a big pain in my ass when I try to travel with him, or try to travel while trying to find somewhere for him to stay. If I got a second dog, that's literally, like, as much as it is for him someone to play with, that's a lot. That's like doubling my expense, my pet expense already as it is. I don't know if I could handle having 2 dogs. Not solo, at least. It's a lot. I'd like to, but it's too much. It's too much for me to deal with. Trying to take them both on walks, like, ugh, it would be nuts. The other problem is I don't know if I'd get lucky and get another temperament like Cass's. I could get unlucky and get a really yippy small dog, because I don't think I'd want to. I couldn't handle having a big dog. I wouldn't want to have a big dog in this apartment. It's not enough room for it. So I'd probably get another small dog. But I've been really lucky that Cass doesn't bark like at all, Knocks at the door, other people, anything. He sounds in the night. He doesn't bark at anything. So if I suddenly get a yippy dog, I'm gonna be worried every time I go, like, every time I go to work, every time I go out for the day, like, that the dog's gonna be yipping at stuff and get noise complaints from neighbors. Like, that's always been a big concern of mine, right? So, for getting Cody a friend. Another one of those burn marks. It's 2 burn marks. I feel it. That murderous intent again. It's that chill, the same one as before. That ominous feeling. It's back. Someone's trying to murder us, dude. You're too slow. Yeah, let's just taunt it. Let's taunt the murderous being. Hey, it's me. I've figured out what's going on. The culprit, whoever they are, is using reflections to their advantage. Have you ever heard of the Walkie-Talkie building? It's a super tall skyscraper in London that was at the center of a really bizarre incident. Basically, there were cars parked nearby it that mysteriously had parts of them melted and warped. The cause of it was the building's windows. Are we like... I thought I could hear like the swiping. I'm like, are we still dodging people while she's talking to us via video chat? The panes were installed in such a way they reflected a sunbeam potent enough to damage the cars. In this instance, though, we're not dealing with sun rays. Judging from the flash of light and those burn marks you found, we're probably dealing with lasers here. Yeah, we're still dodging people as she's talking to us. But this isn't your ordinary laser pointer we're talking about. Only weapons-grade lasers could leave such deep burns. The question is how someone managed to set them up all around Shinjuku and fire them off without people spotting them. There hasn't been any big power surge in the area. Could there be batteries? No, wait. The digital wave readings are fluctuating weirdly. Don't tell me they're using the digital waves as a substitute for microwaves in an impromptu maser. Maser? If that's the case, then... Hey, think you can trust in my deductions and... Think you can trust in my deductions and your good luck to pull us through? Sure, I guess. Got no better choice. Who's trying to kill us? Like I'd ever doubt your judgment. Yeah, Cass is just chill. He knows where the camera is. He knows how to play up to the camera. Takes me like half a second to adjust where I'm going to be pointing to. Was there a law passed in Canada where you have to call people by their preferred pronoun? I don't know. I don't really follow the news that much. And I get that people would want to be called by what they want to be called by. But if you don't know someone... My take on it is, if I don't know someone, is it just as wrong of me to assume that they want to be called by some other pronoun other than him or her? Or miss or Mr. or Miss? Like, I'm going to be judging everybody then by another pronoun instead of just playing with what I've been raised by. You know? Like, if I meet somebody on the street that I assume is a guy, and I say, hey, dude, how's it going? I don't mean dude as in it's a guy term. I just use dude for everybody. But if I don't know that they want to be called by another pronoun, if they politely correct me, that's one thing. But if they get upset that I'm assuming their gender or something, that bugs me a little bit, because I don't know you. I don't know you on a personal level. I'm not going to be enough to tell you what that is. Like, I don't know. That's my take on it. Like, I'm not going to know someone personally enough to know what to call them. So I'm going to just, in default, judge you by your appearance, because I'm fucking human. Like, that's what I'm going to do. If you tell me, I prefer going by Mrs. or something, then I don't know. Hey, Tibbs, how's it going? Just popping in to say hello? No worries, man. We're getting sidetracked a lot already, so it's going to be one of those streams, I think. But, like, people can't get upset at people for not calling their preferred pronoun if we don't know what they would want to be called. Like, because then I'm assuming that they want to be called by a different pronoun. And what if it's just some regular person? Like, I don't know. Not that so this is where I'm going to get myself in trouble. Not that I'm saying that people who prefer different pronouns aren't regular people, but you know what I mean. I'm not saying they're not regular people. That's not what I meant. But I'm still an ignorant white guy living in my apartment. Like, I'm gonna go with the societal norm that I was raised on. That's the best way that I can put it. If somebody politely corrects me, saying they'd prefer a different pronoun, that's when I'd be like, okay, and I remember that. If it's Joe Blow I pass in the street, I'm never gonna see you again. So why do you care what I think? Sure, if they have a shirt with their preferred term on it, all the power to you. It would help me out, because I wouldn't call you wrong, and you wouldn't have to get mad at me. Simple as. I like that attitude. Then here's the deal. The culprit is aiming that laser at you using every reflective surface in the area. We're going to use that to our advantage. The fact that a laser is bouncing around towards you means we can trace it back to its origin point. Where did we go? Did we just hit the deck? To do that, you need to get in the line of fire, but you have to time it well or else you'll get a hole burned right through your skull. Do you get what I'm asking here? As soon as that laser's got you, I want you to connect jump into it and dive inside. Getting tricky now. Nah. If my thinking is correct, that laser is actually a type of digital wave. If it is, the instant that beam of light hits something, it forms a connection with the origin point and establishes a faux network of sorts. That's what should make it possible for you to connect jump into it. I know it sounds crazy, but you're easily the luckiest person I've ever known. You can do it. Trust yourself and tackle this head on, literally. Just concentrate. If anyone can do this, it's you. Into a laser beam we go. I don't know, man. I wouldn't troll them because, like, people are who they are. If you want to be one way, that's your choice. Help educate me so I don't become an asshole with you, but don't get mad at me if I'm suddenly pleading ignorance and don't know what you want. That's pretty much how it is. Anybody's free to live their life however they want to fucking live it. Just don't expect me to be completely knowledgeable about everything. I'm not knowledgeable about anything. I'm an idiot. I don't care. I'll admit it. I'm ignorant. But I'm open to learning. Just to let you know, in a crappy motel with weak-ass Wi-Fi and signals. If you told me hi, Cody, I didn't see it. I did say hello. I said, how's it going? Just seeing if you're... I thought you were just popping in, so I just wanted to try and catch you before you dipped out. Hope you're having a good time in Missouri. Missouri. That's how they pronounce it, right? They don't want Missouri. You only call it Missouri if you're not from there, right? It's one of those places. Missouri. Well, sweetie and honey should be a preferable or an acceptable pronoun for pretty much anybody at this point in life, right? Like, I can't see how that would upset anybody. I think they're talking more specifically about, like, gender pronouns. That's what upsets a lot of people. What did we establish was good against electricity? Was it ground or was it wind? Ground, right? You're told you can't call people it at work? That's just probably that's more of probably a workplace thing than anything. place has got weird regulations, man. I don't have a virus again, don't I? Fuck. He's in Missouri and from Missouri. Say it demeans the elderly. Well, that's a little weird. No, not really a transgender topic. Tibbs is just Absolute was asking me if there was a law passed in Canada where you have to call people by their preferred pronoun, which I think there was. I think that's what Zach said there was. But it's just more of a respect thing, more than a transgender thing. I'm not nearly educated enough on that subject to have any meaningful conversation about it, so until I am more educated, I would probably personally I would just avoid it. There's a lot of things that can demean the elderly. It's just another microcosm of this generation of people being offended on other people's behalf, though. Like, if the elderly don't give a fuck, who cares? If the elderly are complaining to the management that you're calling them sweetie, or they're complaining to you that you're calling them sweetie, that's one thing. But if it's them being offended on the elderly's behalf, that's another fucked up thing of this generation, this world right now. That's all it is. People get offended. They see something they think is like racist or whatever, and they get offended on behalf of the people when the people don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know if you guys saw it. I talked about this. I think I was talking about this on Discord a little while ago with people, but I don't think I was streaming. Maybe I was streaming. But there was a girl who got upset on Twitter. Her post on Twitter was she was watching a baseball game. I don't know if it was watching a baseball game for the first time or whatever she was doing, but she was watching a baseball game, and she was saying, this is very demeaning to people. We shouldn't be doing this. And her picture was, I don't know if you guys know this, but at baseball games, when pitchers throw strikeouts, they call it a K. And a lot of people in baseball stadiums will hang up a K every time they strike somebody out. That's just kind of thing that's been at baseball games for fucking ever. But she happened to tune into the game, and if you strike them out swinging, the K goes backwards, and if you strike them out normally, the K is forwards. But she happened to be watching the game when the pitcher had 3 strikeouts. Obviously, that would spell out KKK above the arena or along the wall that they had. She's like, that's offensive to everybody. And everyone's like, do you not know what that is? Like, he just happens to have 3 strikeouts. Oh, well, they shouldn't do it anyways because it's offensive. Oh, so you want them to have 2 strikeouts and then wait until he gets 4 to put the 3rd one up too. It's just like people getting offended. Even like people try back, like, no, like, do you see the amount of colored people that are playing this game? No one's making that connection at all. You in your little sheltered life is making that connection to the KKK and getting offended on behalf of people who aren't offended. Like, that happened probably, what, 3 weeks ago now, I think? 3 or 4 weeks ago? And that's like, it's just my little microcosm story of what the world is now, of people getting... No, they're not removing K's from baseball. This is just someone, she was getting offended on fucking Twitter about it. Like, she was mad they were hanging up, but it's just because he so happened to have 3 strikeouts at the time. That's all it is. Like, it's so fucked up. Well, no, it's people in the stands. It's not even the baseball team doing it. The people just hang them up. They do it at the Jays games. They do it in Atlanta. They do it in LA. They do it everywhere. Like, it's just people get offended over the stupidest fucking things all the time, and it pisses me off. And she was just some fucking white valley girl. Like, I'm kind of judging her by assuming she's a valley girl, but she has she had no reason to be offended. She's just, yeah, I know she's an idiot. I know. But it's just like everyone on Twitter was like, this is what we're getting upset about today, huh? It's just like, oh my god. Well, that's the thing. I'd say sir and ma'am too, unless someone politely corrected me. It depends on how they correct me. If they get super offended, it's like, dude, how am I supposed to know? You tell me not to assume your gender, so I'm not assuming anything. That's my thing. But that's it. I'm gonna move on from that subject because I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Inadvertently, I'm gonna get like banned for breaking some rules on Twitch because some person's gonna... Oh, you missed it, Alf. We had Tankmon for about 10 seconds last night. I couldn't learn any new abilities from him, so I got rid of it. Easy way to hide your racism at baseball games? Well, it is, unless the pitcher's got 2 or 4 strikeouts, and then you're just like, oh, what the fuck? I'm offended by the ones that get offended by stupid shit. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I get upset by the people who get offended on other people's behalf. That's like the dumbest thing ever, ever. That's the... Yes, hello. There's a Tankmon there. There you go, Alf. Jump up. Come on. Come on. Jump up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Jump up. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. The second I go to pick you up, you're gonna run away from me. Come here. Jump up. Come on. Come on. Come on. That noise was Cass. Yeah, that's him growling. Tankmon doesn't teach you any abilities. He teaches you about yourself, your true nature. Open up a whole can of worms. How about the bitches that tell over people to get the fuck out of McDicks or whatever? People are free to their own lives, man. Come here. Come on. Come on. You gonna jump up? Come here. Come here. You little dink. Come here. Being a jerk. I just finished talking about how Cass doesn't make noise and he's a good boy, and now he's being a little asshole. Come here. Come here. You're just being lazy. You're just being lazy. You're just being lazy. You're being lazy. Can you not be so lazy? Oh my god. Yeah, that was Cass trying to growl, but then he can't growl for very long because he hurts his throat, so then he has to like hack and cough because he's being a jerk instead of just jumping up on his own. Yes, I know. I know. Yes, I know. I know. I know. Mm-hmm. Are you good? Are you good? Are you good? Can I get back to the stream now? Can I get back to the stream now? Can I get back? Yeah? Got triggered because at the Starbucks because his coffee cup had a NASA sticker on it. You good? Can I put you down? Can we get back to the stream? Can we get back to the stream? You gonna be good? You gonna be good? Oh my god. Yeah, the flat earther thing is something I'll never understand. Seriously? Seriously? Stop licking my arm, please? Please? It's fucking hot. It's already hot enough as it is. I don't need you licking my arm. Lay down. Lay down. Fucking jerk. God damn it. The guy's trying to do some work here. Because we've been inside of them, obviously. Matthew McConaughey went and came back. Alright? He is an authoritative figure on black holes. I had a funny dream last night. Huh, can't remember. It was a good one too. How do you know it's funny then? Can you stop? Can you stop? You drive me nuts. It's driving me nuts. You're sitting here trying to do something, and you see only all of a sudden there's just a little tongue licking your elbow. It's fucking distracting. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. You can stop. You can stop. Anytime. Anytime you want. Same thing with lawyers. Big words. Gotta go to school forever. But now every kid wants to be a lawyer or a doctor, but nobody wants to be in the trade. I say from my cushy job in television. It's the same thing as being a meteorologist. You're just like telling people what the weather's gonna be, and if you're wrong, well, nature's scary. I was wrong. Have I been through all these paths already? I just don't want to miss any of the items in here. Jesus Christ, is there any other fucking heavy-hitting hard topics you guys want to touch on before we're done here? Like, Jesus. They're already doing that here, dude. I'm pretty sure by next July 1st? July 1st, 2018, I think their plan is to have it legal in all of Canada, I believe. That was the plan. I don't know if that's actually been, like, approved or not. Did I already go up here? I did. Alright. I don't pay attention to the news very much because it's kind of depressing, so I just don't watch it. Ultimate ability! Hiyo! You want to be the guy on the couch? What, the guy who says behind me in comments and everything I do? What are we, Funhouse? I think I've gone down every path now. No, we haven't been to the center one yet. I just sleep on your couch and live there? Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna contribute somehow, at least to content or something. Got so offended with you it restarted? Oh no. They've hacked into your mainframe. They know where you are. Oh, I'm so glad I wasted time to go back up there. Or was I already up there? The world may never know. This was the dude shooting lasers at us. Who are you? How did you find me here? Are you some army goon trying to take me back? No. You're not with the army? Well, I'm an optical weapon Digimon that broke out of a certain country's military. A certain country's military. Who would have the optical weapon Digimon in their military? I was developed and trained to be a weapon capable of attacking the real world directly from cyberspace. But I hated it. I hated being worthless to them for any other purpose aside from that. And I hate anybody in the army who just tries to treat me like a weapon, so I ran away. You're wondering why I was attacking the city? But I was just practicing my techniques over the network to find something else I could do, that's all. Oh, so my lasers were shooting out into the real world without even me realizing it? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Which military? Sorry. Try all I might, no matter how much I run away. I really am just a mean old weapon in the end. I'm wrong, because if I was a real weapon, there would have been casualties? Heh, you're really something. Hey, are you okay? You look alright. I'm so relieved to see you again. If something had happened to you, it would have made me look really terrible as a detective, so I'm glad to see you're okay. Detective? I knew it! You lied to me. You really are just a government dog. I'll make you pay for this, you two-faced scumbag. If you're so desperate to make me a weapon again, then I'll give you what you want and then some. Take this! Oh, snap. He is not happy with us. No, I was saying it's America. Because America likes to make weapons. But you guys all missed the point, so we'll go with Russia, sure. Well, we need a virus for this, which we don't have. Yeah, I don't think we have a virus, do we? No, this is pretty bad. There's a moving truck backing up. I thought I heard something. Thought I heard something. There's only one Canadian tank in a world of tanks. Yeah, well, our military was so damn good that we decided to become peacekeepers instead. Look up the histories of World War I and II. We were that damn good we were. We had to retire it before we became too powerful. Immobilized by recoil. Oh right, because he did his big attack. No, it was a moving truck backing up so I could hear the beeping. I didn't know what the beeping was. Somebody moving in or out of the building, and I'm like, my balcony looks out onto the parking lot in the back. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? We don't need tanks. Have you seen our snipers lately? That's enough. I get it. I'm nothing more than a weapon to be fired off. I know that after fighting you now. But if that's the life I have to lead, then I wish I'd never been created. Wow. It's fucking dark. So it was a program Digimon made by a foreign military, huh? Foreign military. It's a fucking American weapon, I guarantee it. I'm sorry I interrupted your conversation then. Guess I gummed up the works real bad right when you won him over. Yeah, you kind of fucked me there, bud. Still, at least it put a stop to things, even though it ended poorly. It really did. Now it's become a serious situation. I mean, not only did you find a top secret military weapon, you also, well, destroyed it. If we're not careful here, this could turn into an international incident that even threatens our security treaty with that country. Just when Japan finally got them to move their bases, too. That deal could vanish into thin air because of this. Move their bases. Who would they want to move their bases out of their country? The Americans? Oh, but don't think any of this is your fault. Even if it were to lead to World War III taking place, you shouldn't feel guilty. Oh yeah? No kidding, huh? Oh, Kyo, if I didn't know you'd better, I'd think you were actually being serious. Oh, but I really am. When am I not? Anyway, Lady Luck must have really taken a shine to you. To tell you the truth, there was actually one other thing that flashlight could have been. See, if it hadn't been a normal mazer, but instead a phonon mazer, I think they mean laser. I don't know what the fuck a mazer is. You wouldn't be standing here talking to us right now. I detected fluctuations in the digital waves, which made me immediately determine that they were functioning as a mazer substitute. However, there is also the possibility that instead of microwaves being substituted, that it could have been ultrasonic waves. Rather than rely on photons, phonon masers, like the name implies, rely on amplified phonons, which makes their properties fundamentally different. I have no idea what's going on right now. If you've been facing a phonon maser back there, you probably wouldn't have been able to use it, like a normal network line and connect jump. Now, do you get how lucky you are? You did some great work out there today, kiddo. But that's what youth is for in the first place, so keep it up. Right, I'm not saying that the US are the only people with bases in their country, but who would have put bases into the country against their will after a certain world war? I'm pretty sure the same thing happened in Germany as well after the World War II. I'm just saying. Who's the one who likes to push their ego around on the grand stage of things? It's even worse now, mind you, but I'm just saying. No judgments, just saying. Sleuth rank up. Became budding cyber sleuth. Oh yeah, we're not almost anymore, we're a budding cyber sleuth. I agree with what Detective Mariyoshi said, so it's back to work for you, kiddo. Your next task awaits you. Well, this can't be good. And so, it has come to my attention that the acquisition of the Nile Corporation by Kamishiro Enterprises was illegal. Some rotten underlings did it on their own with no permission, and although this was years ago, it was categorically the wrong decision, and as such, I certainly will not let it slide. With that said, everyone who is even slightly involved, from the vice presidents on down to the delivery boys, I fired them all, each and every one. Moving on. From here on out, I shall run the company personally as its CEO. In a complete change from the old organization, I shall now control the company directly. Decision making will be faster, and we'll be able to provide the string of new services our customers demand. I'd like to start by taking the first step today. Well, Alf, hang on, I'm gonna pause here. I'm gonna pause here a little bit. Alf, you're slightly confused. Animation comes from the States. Anime is the Japanese version of animation. Anime is the Asian version. Like, no one calls Toy Story or Lion King anime. That's not the same. It's not the same thing. I get what you're saying, but it's not quite the same. Anime does come from, maybe not from Japan, but China or Korea or somewhere over there. Anime does. Anime and manga. Animation and comic books, illustrations. I don't even know if that's North American. Give it a shot at trying to speak the Japanese she's saying. I don't know what the fuck's the Japanese she's saying. I don't speak Japanese. Who do you think I am? The origins of animation, sure. Anime, I would disagree. I don't think there was anybody in the States who had any mental capacity to make something like Death Note or Dragon Ball or something like that. The origins of American animation style can be traced back to Japan. Are you tripping over your words now? The origins of anime can be traced back to the US. The origins of American animation style can be traced back to Japan. You're confusing me now. But you're tracing back to two different places. Where's the origin? No, you're thinking of hentai. Manga is just the illustrated version, like the book version of anime characters. Hentai is the tentacle porn and shit. Do I still have one of these things around here? No, I don't still have it there. American comic books take inspiration from Japanese woodblock prints. Right, and Japanese, and all that stuff traces back to the fucking caveman paintings on a wall. Everything traces back to the same origin. We all come from the same place. You were talking about hentai the whole time. It's alright. Honest mistake. Everything's connected to each other. I wouldn't say that anime has any root though. Like putting moving pictures on a TV goes way back before that too. I was typing something to someone else and put half of it in here. What were you typing to somebody else about the really girly and sexy anime? All right, we're going down a path I don't want to go down. Moving on. I'd like to start by taking the first step today. There's a very major project I've had in mind for a while now. I'd like to announce. And that is a major update to Eden, our flagship service and the cornerstone of people's lifestyles everywhere. With this new update, you'll be able to do that. And this. And maybe even those things. The details are still a secret. But we'll be hosting an early access demo. Oh god, early access. For people to try these new Eden updates ASAP. Please join us and experience for yourself our new sincerity, along with the new possibilities offered by Eden. You guys are going to scare away any new person that tries to wander into this chat, just so you know. We got slammed. Indeed, our opponent is not to be underestimated. They really got the upper hand. We were about to launch a raid on Kamishiro on the basis of the materials you obtained for us, when there was a leak in the form of an internal announcement at Kamishiro regarding the raid. In other words, they admitted their guilt before we could pursue any charges. My superiors fell for it completely. They put an end to the case by seizing the evidence we prepared and arresting a scapegoat. It's a matter of speculation, but I suspect that it was Kishibe who ordered that announcement. This press conference must be part of her cunning scheme as well. Our guy is just very confused all the time. She probably figured that if she got it to the press first, she could avoid the apologies and explanations that would invariably come later. But to couple that with announcements of her becoming the new CEO, as well as these new large-scale Eden updates all at the same time, give him the old razzle-dazzle. It's the Kishibe show she's running, and she knows it. On the other hand, we did get evidence proving a connection between Kishibe and the demon hackers. But all the accounts associated with the demons have somehow been magically erased. It'll be tough to identify them in the real world. I see. I'm sorry, Kaio-chan. Just when we finally had Kamishiro by the tail, they got away. No need to apologize. Even if we'd rushed into things earlier, it probably would have all turned out the same. The fuck was that? Urgent! At K-Cafe, what's up? Come see me! Okay. Great. Just when we're having a serious talk. At least you a ringtone that doesn't suck all the dramatic tension out of the room. Sorry. Oh, a call from Nokia Shiramine. Don't worry about us. Just go. It's not like that, lady, I swear. You know the saying, strike while the iron is hot? There's nothing we can do for right now. Waiting for her to make the first move is a valid plan on our part. Are we talking about Kishibe or Nokia? No stopping the Gale girls. Or could we put your assistant skills to use? I swear, that kid might be a godsend from your father, sent from the great hereafter. Maybe rushing into things might not be the worst idea. Just a little bit. There's no guarantee that half cyber form will be able to sustain itself forever. And if Kamishiro finds out whose body it is at the hospital, it won't end well, will it? Or possibly. It could be that they're leaving Cody alone on purpose. That they've known the truth for a while now. Oh god. For anybody who doesn't know, our character is suffering from Eden syndrome and is in a coma in a hospital. That's why we're in a half cyber body. And we can connect jump into the internet at will. Hello, puppy. Hello. Hello. Like I said, the day of reckoning has come for hackers who want to use Digimon for evil purposes. Oh, Cody, you're late. Why are you always late like this? Back to what we were talking about. What do you mean by day of reckoning, exactly? Isn't it obvious? We'll take out the hackers and save the Digimon. Hey, isn't that a bit high-handed? Losing to Faye earlier made it very apparent that I don't have the chops to do this on my own. That's why I'm planning on forming a tamer group to face off against those mean old hackers. Tamer group? You've both heard of a hacker team called the Judes. The Judes? They were a hacker team that was active a little while ago, right? That's right, Arata. I should have figured you'd know your stuff. Although members of the Judes were hackers, they never did anything evil that would have bothered ordinary users or Digimon. So what are you getting at? We can form a powerful team by gathering hackers like former Jude members and other like-minded folks. We'll call ourselves the Rebels, and we'll protect Digimon and Eden from evil hackers. That is the stupidest thing we've ever heard. What do you think? It's totally a great idea, right? Don't you think the name kicks butt? And Arata would be our leader, of course. There's no one else better for the job. Hey, fuck you, lady. What? Well, you're such an incredible hacker. You saved me that time I was attacked in Kowloon. Oh, and you'll be a rebel too, Cody. It's okay, don't worry. I'll make you the vice assistant leader, okay? There, then it's decided. Is the Rebels a good name? We could also go with the Digimon Helpers, or DH for short. No thanks. What? You won't do it? Wait, why not? How come? Oh, is it because you don't like the word leader? If that's the case, you can be the boss, or the captain, or El Jefe, or whatever you prefer. I don't have time for your game of make-believe. Wow, did you hear that? Game of make-believe? I'm busy searching for the cause of that crazy sickness. You can go do what you want. Hey, Cody. Is this really the best time for you to be hanging out with someone like her? Oh shit, are they gonna make me choose? I need to talk to you. Come to Shinjuku later. I'll be waiting. What's up with that? This bites. Fine, he doesn't have to join us. We can do it without him, right, Cody? Shit. Yeah? Hey, you. You're Yuko Kamishiro, right? I heard about you from Cody. What are doing in a place like this? What are you doing in a place like this? Kyoko told me what was going on. She said Cody would be here. You have business with Cody? Cody is in here, with the loudmouth. You had a very serious look on your face. What were you looking at? She's looking at food, guaranteed. Oh, nothing. Monthly special, hamburger set menu. Huge portions, thick and juicy hamburgers. Thick and juicy. Extra rice free, year round. You hungry? Okay then, I'll see you around. Christ. I'm so angry. What is it with that hood-wearing punk? He must be thinking he's all that. Look at me, I'm such a nihilist. I'm so cool. I don't know how to say that word. Nihilist? Nihilist? How the fuck do I say that word? Whatever. I'm so cool. I'm so hot. Huh. Well, whatevs. This means... It means... There's only one solution. I'll be the leader. Why did I immediately get passed over for this? What the fuck? What's that look for? You don't have to be so shocked or dubious. Cody, you'll help me recruit new members, yeah? Fuck. What? Why that big, long pause there? You don't wanna? You don't want to? Now I'm really worried about the future. Nihilist? That's okay, that's what I thought. I'm not sure. I was just like, wait a second, I don't know how to do that word. Oh ho ho ho! No need to worry, I got a clear goal in all this. I think Hugo from the Zaxxons will understand what I'm saying a little better. Whatever will be, will be. Where there is a will, there is a way. Let's start out by trying to invite Hugo. Oh, and we gotta keep Faye completely out of it. Well, she's kind of a creeper, isn't she? She talks funny, and her style's a bit, she's definitely a perv. Pervert with a capital P. Pervert? What? Are you a friend of Cody's? It seems you're in the middle of something. I'll come back some other time. Oh no, we're not in the middle of anything. We're certainly not talking about perverts. Huh? Whoa, wait up. Aren't you Yuko Kamoshiro? From Kamoshiro Enterprises? Yes. Whoa, she really is your friend, Cody. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Fucking shut down. Fucking shut down. So hey, does that mean that we're your friends too? What? I mean, right? The friend of a friend is a friend. That's been the way of things have been since like forever. Yes. Well, I'm Nokia Shiramine. Call me Nokia or Akino if you like. That was my nickname back in elementary school. Can I call you Yuko? Oh, or Yukorin would be totally adorbs. I'll be back later. Sure thing, Yuko. Later, BFF. But the funny thing about you is you've got some pretty well-developed relationships considering how poorly developed your character is. Game just breaking that fourth wall. It's like, hey, fourth wall, you're out of here. Now it's just you and me talking. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, let's go to Kowloon and find Hugo. What? You're going to report in at the agency? Roger that. Let's meet in Kowloon then. Same place as before. Hurry up. Christ. Reading her lines gets me out of breath. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the music that plays in the background when she talks, or just the high tempo energy she's supposed to have, but it makes me tired. Well, that was fast. Are you done with your business? Business? With your friend? The rebels? The friend of a friend is a friend? I have no idea what you're talking about, but you seem the type to be easily embroiled in trouble. What happened to Detective Mariyoshi? He just went home a few minutes ago. We're going to wait for Kamoshiro to make their next move. For now, you have some free time. Helping your friends might be a good use for your time right now. You never know how the wheels of fate will turn. After all, as they say, one good turn deserves another. The wheels on the something keep on turning. I don't know that song. Shit. One good turn deserves another. You're saying I'm using that proverb wrong. If that's what you think, go look up the correct meaning. 9 Digiline messages. Holy fucking shit. We got a bunch of people at max level. Jesus, here we go. What's with Nokia and those rebels? They just do whatever they damn well please. Come to Shinjuku later. I have something we need to talk about. See you then. That's the wheels in the sky. Damn it! I didn't have anything important to talk about. Don't worry about it. Man, I shouldn't have tried relying on Arata these days. What a blockhead. Let's gather up the rebel members in Galactic Park. Be there or be square. Let me know if you have any trouble investigating. I'll help where I can. It's a lot of messages. It's a lot of messages in a short amount of time. Ugh. I don't really feel like doing these property missions. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is like a choice thing, but it's pretty much giving us the freedom to go help Nokia or Arata first. And I don't know if that's going to affect us later if we choose to help one before the other. But they said some people on our farm are max level. So let's see if we can digivolve some of these guys. Starmon can go into one of these things. Or we could leave him level 28 and get the next Starmon. I don't know. I want to see what this one is. See what the first one is. The wheels in the sky keep on turning. Was that Mamamon? Yeah, that's it. That's it. I remember his name. I remember. Smile Bomber. Aww. No one else. No one else. Bueller. 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 So she's saying this Gomamon is max level? He is. Well, that's awkward. Digimon, I guess. Mamorimon? I think that's a little different. Ooh, Falcomon. Oh, you can turn to this thing, eh? Nah, we'll get that later. I want to figure out what this one is, but you gotta get your cam up. Gold Numamon. Anybody else worthwhile? Jesus, Alf. Settle down, bud. Oh, 3 friendships. Nice. That's actually not a bad call. Whose thing were we trying to get up? Falcomon, right? We're trying to get his cam up. I can just cheese it with a couple friendships now that we have that. Cam is 10%. There we go. Easy as that. Now we just swap him back for Armadillomon. And now we can digivolve him into whatever this thing is. Alright. So I have no idea what it is. It looks like a bird thing. Or it's XVmon. Cool. That's out of nowhere. Sure, why not? That's the one I was thinking of right there. We need Stingmon as your friend. I need to combine 2 people into that. Cool. Not what I was expecting, but I'll take it. Get these guys developed to build something else for us. I guess these guys can search for a case for us. He has wings. I don't think he's a bird. I think that was just my bad call. All right. So now, do we go help Nokia or do we help Arata first? That's pretty much where our decision lies. I'm hearing beeping sounds all over the place. Does it mean I'm having a stroke? I feel like I'm hearing beeping everywhere. I think we're gonna go help Arata first. He said to meet him in Shinjuku. And Now, where do we think Arata likes to hang out when he's alone in Shinjuku? Where are you hiding? I don't think Googling Alf gives him that. He'll just get that show. He'll get the weird alien if he just Googles Alf. Hey, you're late. Well, I knew you'd be here. By the way, is Nokia okay? Whatever. You should learn to mind your own business. When all is said and done, people with a half-baked sense of justice and a superficial sense of responsibility are the worst. And for her trying to be a leader, she knows nothing about bearing responsibility. But never mind that for now. I wanted to talk to you about that Suedo guy. You remember him, right? The strange Kamashido researcher who was studying mysterious phenomena? There was something he said that's been bothering me. Actually, I retraced our steps and saw him again the other day. It really isn't very polite to follow someone you know. I suppose this is payback for the other day, Arata Sanada. You caught me. Is there something I can do for you? Yes, you said something before that bothers me. I wanted to know more about your investigations, too. Think I could take a peek? My, your attitude is so splendidly cynical. And you harbor such an interest in my work, too. I want you to tell me everything you know about Eden Syndrome, the Eaters. I will, of course, share whatever I know. It must have been fate that brought us here together. If, before logging out from Eden, your mental data is destroyed by an Eater, you lose the ability to wake back up. I see. So that's the reason behind this bizarre sickness. Indeed, although that is still just a hypothesis. But to think that logging into Eden could have an impact on the physical body in the real world, don't you find that fascinating? And how is this syndrome cured? That, unfortunately, I do not know. Yet. I do have something interesting on digital shifts, though. Don't keep me hanging here. We've identified a pattern in digital wave abnormalities that trigger the digital shifts. There's always a certain amount of external interference immediately prior to a digital shift. After that, the digital wave increases in bandwidth and the digital shift appears. Interference? Yes! Which means someone or something is controlling these digital shifts. That's one conclusion we can reach. Well, that's also nothing more than conjecture, actually. Someone's intentionally causing digital shifts? If you're interested, why not do some more research? A study into what exactly is controlling the digital shifts. But I have to ask, why are you so interested in the Eaters and Eden Syndrome? I really want to know what the cause of this bizarre illness is. I wonder if there are any clues around there. I want to try and search the area. And for you, the ship has already set sail, no? Come on, give me a hand. Because we gotta. Okay, let's go. Alright, dude. Sounds like Sakura is still resting at home. I hope she feels better soon. That seems pretty random. It's boring when Sakura's not around. I would say that's pretty random. That's a dick thing to say to your friends. No need to go to the station. Where are we going then? I need to retain information better from when I'm talking with these guys. If we're not going back down to the subway station. Ah, there we go. Huh? What's wrong? Why the sudden investigation of an Eden spot? You can't see this? What? You detected a special network? Apart from the connections to Eden? Hey, hold up. What are you talking about? I guess this is the first time he's going to see us connect jump. Huh? Gone. Without a trace. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What in the heck is going on? Where in the heck? We gone. We gone. Where am I? This is no ordinary network. It's much, much bigger, more expansive. Are these rapids in the digital wave? Oh, snap. We gone, fam. We gone. Chicken needs to cook some more? Alrighty. We jumped into a random terminal. I don't know where we're going. Spooky place. Wow, that didn't even kill that dude straight up? Alright, we're never using that ability on a data again. Jesus Christ. I need to get my abilities of Talmon done so I get my virus back. Is this just one giant circle? It looks like there's one giant circle. So he's really super slow. But we can take them both out relatively easily. Okay, we just floating by. Dust in the wind, that's all we are. All we are is dust in the wind. I don't want to go all the way up there to find. I'm pretty sure it's just a circle. Check it. Which part of Repamon's body takes the shape of a blade? Its tail. Yeah, guaranteed this is just one giant circle. God damn it. Is this like Pokemon? Yes and no. It's kind of tough to describe. Pretty much. Let's see if I can find the best way to describe this. I hit the wrong one. I'm thinking about my answer too much. In a way that you have a party, I guess. But it's more like an RPG than anything. You're just kind of like the hacker in control of them. It plays more like a Persona where you're trying to capture as many of the different kinds as you can and they fight for you. So I guess in the way that Persona's like Pokemon, this is like Pokemon. Jesus, they all leveled up. Holy fuck. The biggest difference being... Well, they both have Mon because they both came from the same abbreviation, right? Pokemon came from pocket monsters, whereas Digimon comes from digital monsters. They both have the similar conjecture when it comes to their naming. This game is kind of like Pokemon in the fact, but the difference is that you can Digivolve up and down all you want. Like, they start off with, there's like all these different stages, but you can go back and forth at any time you want to get new abilities, to learn new to learn new traits, get them into different types. All that shit. I'm actually curious what's been around longer. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a clear answer. They both came together a long, long time ago. Digimon came to North America first. That's what they're saying. Like the actual product in Japan, apparently Pokemon came first, but making a debut in North America, Digimon came first. But Pokemon just caught fire easier, I think, because it was less convoluted. I think. I don't know. I think I always enjoyed Digimon more as a kid, the show, but obviously as the games, Pokemon was on Nintendo and everyone had a Game Boy, so it instantly became more accessible, and I think it won that fight just by that alone. Digimon was a PS1 game, and not a lot of people. We didn't have very many. I didn't play very many of their games growing up. I think I played Digimon World 2 a little bit, but that's about it. Pokemon won over just because they were on Nintendo. They were both pretty repetitive. I just like the show better on Digimon. What was the PS2 game? Was that the trading card one? I think Digimon World 1, 2, and 3 were all on PS1, I believe, right? So we just traveled through the network to some random place. Well, there's a bunch on PS1. That's why I'm also still slightly confused. Digimon 1, 2, and 3, I think, were all PS1. And the trading card game, too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. Aha! I finally got through. What happened just now? What the heck did you do? Anyway, I'm headed your way now. I want to hear everything about what happened. We just took a shortcut to some random part of the city. I see. So you have Eden Syndrome too. You were devoured by an eater. So Suedo's theory was right. And your connection jump ability, you can do that because your current body is... What I mean is... I'm sorry. I should never have left you behind like that. Don't worry about it. You are too kind. Is it true that Digimon is short for... Yes, that's what it's short for. That's why they both have Mon. They're both short for monsters. Pokemon is pocket monsters. Digimon is digital monsters. I feel like Alph is trolling with that question because the theme song is Digimon, digital monsters. Like, that's the way it goes. It spells it out for you in the song. Well, I guess that's that. We have yet another reason to investigate Eden Syndrome. Let's expose the truth of this story, so we can get you your body back, too. I think it said Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champions, I think, right? Oh, this is Digimon are the champions? Huh? What's wrong? Did something... Oh, shit. This is... So the phenomenon we're investigating just so happens to occur right where we wound up? That's too perfect to be mere coincidence. Jeez, this keeps catching me off my guard. Hey, you're coming too, right? You know it, bud. Because we have a clear target now. Okay, let's go. Digimon, digital monsters. I would just like the theme song to start playing once. Just once in this game. That's all I ask. Just once. Digimon Data Squad is on PS2. I don't know if I played Digimon Data Squad Con. I feel like I played Digimon World 1, 2, and 3. And then there was like some variation of like a card game or something that I played on the on the GameCube. I feel like there's a GameCube game. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. No, it wasn't Digimon. It wasn't Digimon World 4, was it? No, it definitely wasn't Digimon World 4. That's not the one I played. What the fuck is that? It might have been Rumble Arena? No, Rumble Arena was a fighting game. Maybe it was Digimon World 4. Or maybe it wasn't for the GameCube. Because Digimon World 4 doesn't sound familiar either. No, that's not it either. Digimon Digital Card Battle? No, that wasn't either. What the fuck did I play? Whatever. Whatever. I have no idea what the fuck I played. I don't remember what I played. I have no idea. Digimon World 4 is built. I don't remember if I played that one. I don't remember. It never ceases to amaze me, the sight of the digital world, where the real and the electronic intersect. This place looks like it always did before, like a dive without an exit. So all we have to do is take out that Bakumon and change everything back to normal. Why is it a Bakumon now? Wasn't it the dream, an eater? Correct the mundo! All these people are frozen again. Welcome! It may be an emergency, but I'll still take your money. Wait, what? We can seriously shop in here? What the fuck? Okay. Well, we can sell these pearls. I got so much junk, they could probably sell most of them. Thank you very much. What? What's going on? I mean, this is Asakusa, isn't it? Right? Is it true that Digimon Digimon? Farm expansion plugin. All right. But I remember the theme song meant time to go to the bus stop. What? Is that when it was on in the morning? Like as soon as that show started, you had to go catch your bus? It's a good way to remember, I guess. 420, just please. Wow, you're really contributing to the party there, Kodasaimon. The first 2 seasons? I think the first 2 seasons are on Netflix. At least in Canada they were. But it confused me because both the English and the Japanese versions are there. And as much as people tell me that you should watch it, like watch anime with the subtitles and watch in Japanese, which I've been doing as I started watching Death Note. But for some reason with me, Digimon, like I need to watch it in English. That's like my nostalgia. I need to watch that in English. I don't care about the Japanese voice acting and stuff. Like, it's iconic for me to hear Tai and Matt and Yumi, all them talk in their American voices. That's my nostalgia there. Where am I? Where am I? This is a dream. It's gotta be a dream. Everything was fine a moment ago. Watch Cowboy Bebop in English? I never watched that one, so I'd probably end up watching it Japanese. Like, I'm watching Death Note right now with the subtitles. Death Note's pretty fucking good. Like, it's got me hooked, and I'm only like 6 episodes in. It's really fucking good. They're making a show out of it, or Netflix is doing a movie that comes out at the end of August. I'm hoping I can finish the show in time to watch the movie. A lot of people are upset about it because they're Americanizing it, but trying to sell it on Netflix, I don't know. Trying to bring in a new audience. I'll watch it. Fucking Willem Dafoe is voicing Ryuk, the Shinigami. That's fucking perfect casting. Death Note's pretty fucking good, man. I've never seen Bebop, so we're having a moot argument right now. Neither of us can really say. Did I not get this chest? Oh. Alright. They really don't want us to get this chest. Well, that's what I've read online. People saying if you like Guardians of the Galaxy and you like Firefly, they say Cowboy Bebop is a good show to watch. And I had a lot of friends growing up that watched it. I was just never big into anime as a kid. Partially because I had no way of really watching it to find it. So. Meteor Fall. X heal. Nice. I'll get around to it eventually. I got literally like I can't show it on stream because of the way my setup is, but like I have a list of like 12 anime for people tell me to watch, so I'll get to it eventually, I guess. My son is gone. Help me find my son. Oh lady, he gone. He gone. Help. Help me please. I just want to go home. You don't like Firefly or Guardians of the Galaxy? Well, they're both really good, so I'll end up watching it based off of that recommendation. It's really we don't have an actual good fire ability for this guy to use. Wow, Foxy. Way to go dark with it. I said he's missing. Doesn't have to be dead. You're taking this to a really dark place. Oh snap, Leomon. We're friends, Leomon. You got the gear in your back. Oh wow, we fucked him up. Alright, Leomon's dead. Rip. So that didn't look like we did anything. But we'll keep going, I guess. And this guy's dead too. Bye-bye. This part is really easy, which means we're gonna get fucked up in about 10 minutes. Take Morty for a walk? Alright. See you when you get back, Elf. The way open is now clear. I need more room if we're going to do any of these Digivolutions. I need to turn him back into Ankylomon if we're going to combine him and Angemon together. He still needs more SP to get that Digivolution, eh? Oh, he needs one more SP. Okay. I don't know what we're going to do. We don't have enough room in our party for all these people. This is a goddamn mess. A goddamn mess, I tell you. I just have too many Digimon in my party that I want. 7 is too many. It's coming in enough. No, you don't need to recover. All right. I guess we don't need to keep Talmon in the party. Maybe we do actually, because she's our only data, right? Yes, I guess we do. He's got a lot of defense. I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep him in the party or not. Angemon's just really strong in general. I don't know. Let's see what's hiding behind door number 3. Hello? I like how the map is telling me this is a dead end. And yet I still come here anyways. Like, the map is showing me there's nothing there. But I still choose to run that way. Memory up. That's a big boon right now. Yes, please. So now I'm going to be an idiot and use that memory right away. I need to turn Armadillomon into Ankylomon. $55 damage. Way to go, bud. Oh, so close to a level. So close. I like how it spits us out there when the door is way the fuck back there. Now we got enough room. Armadillomon can become Ankylomon. Once again. He still has 3 forms left that we can't really get him to. I think this is the same one that Angemon's gonna get. It looks like the exact same one. So we can try to get into this one if we want. Just to see. Just to take a peek. I don't know why I'm talking like that. How long are we keeping Waymon again? Ice Archery 3 is 45. Okay. We're getting her out of that at 35 because I don't really care about Hell Crusher 2. Oh yeah, I heard there's a cloud-shaped human food. Now what's it called? That's probably cotton candy. It's done. Nice. We got ourselves an Ankylomon now, so we're good on that front. I think we're gonna end up combining. Oh shit. That means an Eater's here. That was the ghost of the Pale Boy we saw earlier. So if the previous pattern holds, that Bakuman must be nearby, right? Huh? Hey. Hey, what are you guys doing? We thought if we followed you, we'd find the exit. I already told you. I don't need a whole crew of tagalongs following after me. Whoa, what's that? Aw, shit. Heh. Just as I expected. Here, but that's not a Bakuman, though. The Bakuman is the ghost. Did something get lost in the translation? Oh, fuck. Hang on, seriously? What is that thing doing? It's going after people. It's becoming sentient? So it transformed after devouring a person. Cody, keep your guard up. There's a theory that it's stronger after transforming. From who? From Suedo? Holy fuck. Oh, that's good. Try and kill this thing, I guess. Oh, Jesus Christ. So she can't use skills while she's in that form. Guess we'll just sprite recover her for now. Holy shit. Data is converging. You have a chicken dinner going on right now. Oy, 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 oy. Make Garurumon faster. If the guy keeps getting his defense lowered, our Garurumon will be doing more damage because he's built around attack. But this guy keeps healing. She doesn't do much damage with her magic attacks against him, right? Yeah, not a lot. Nothing great. That's it. Keep getting weaker. That's fine. This is fine. Bam! I don't know why I do it, but whenever I'm doing attacks, I like hold my controller and buttons down in a certain direction. It's just like when, remember when played Pokemon as kids, and everyone would always like hold A and like left on the D-pad every time you try to capture a Pokemon, because apparently it made it do better. I don't know. I remember that. Maybe it's just me. I'd always like hold buttons in a certain order when I was trying to capture Pokemon because it was like, oh, this is gonna make me catch it better. It's gonna up the success rate. I don't think it did shit. Kill it! She's not doing any attack. It's like doing no damage, dude.
Huh?
200 damage. I suppose as much as we're gonna get. He can't do that attack anymore. God damn. It's alright. She's pretty much here just to be a healer at this point. I can do one more attack. That was enough to kill him. Alright. The fist pump. That's why he's my favorite. I think we got Ankylamon to level 14 in one battle. Yep, to 14 in one battle. Alright. 3,000 experience. Not too shabby. No! It really was as strong as theorized after all, huh? Wait, no, don't take me back. There was items. There was items in there. There was items in there. Whew. So taking out the eater makes everything go back to normal. Same as always. That's a relief. But still, we took down that Bakemon, but something is still controlling the strange phenomenon, and we still don't know what. Same goes with that syndrome. We didn't get any new info. Oh, then that means... You? What are you doing here? I came when I detected the digital shift. Were the two of you caught up in it, perchance? I see. Well, then why didn't you say anything? That's not the sort of thing to keep mum about. And? There was something new this time around? Yes. Well, it was powerful. So much so that the Bakemon could transform after eating someone. Oh, that is very interesting indeed. That information fits into a new theory I am postulating. A new theory? It seems that an eater changes its form, bit by bit, to reflect what it incorporates into itself. By incorporating human data, this eater was able to attain a form that was close to human. Alright. Could it be that the eaters have come to find more simple digital data unsatisfying? Did I say more or mere? I think it's supposed to say mere. It could be attempting to incorporate data from humans, which are organic life forms. Human data? What the heck for? I don't know yet. Not for right now, at least. Thank you very much for the valuable information. Hey, wait! Ah, yes, things have been left unsaid. I know you're a big fan of mine. I find you rather agreeable myself. What? What a creepy thing to say. No, Your outlaw spirit, wanting to stay unencumbered? Your rebellious streak, your desire to defy things greater than yourself? So many possibilities are open to you, Mr. Arata. Let us meet again. Very soon, I hope. Sheesh, I couldn't get a word in edgewise. And then he just up and disappears. Yeah, I wonder who else does that, Arata. I wonder who else does that. There really is something fishy about him. Is he really just interested in research? Okay, I've made up my mind. What? I'm going to look into things until I know for sure what Suedo and Kamishiro are really all about. Huh? How am I going to look into them? By sneaking into Kamishiro Enterprises, of course. It should be easy, right? As long as we use your connection jump and my hacking expertise. Besides, we've got connections, don't we? I need to think of a plan. I'll be in touch. Alrighty then. Nokia said to meet her in Kowloon. If I'm late, she'll probably get mad again. Oh yeah, we're really late now. Can I not pick this up? Can I go back here? There was a whole bunch of items back here though. Oh, I'm so upset. More anime I'm on? Yeah, pretty much, Snake. How's it going, man? I'm trying to get to the meat of the story. Where are we anyways? At Temple Shopping District. How can I not go through? It says I can go back there. I wonder if I go to the map and come back. Nope, I guess not. Guess we can't go that way. Well, I guess I don't need to do this. I'm just going to meet Nokia in Kowloon. Got home from work and the gym and you're dead. Coffee equals life. Yeah. Coffee does equal life. I've been doing more water myself in the afternoon just so I don't stay up all night because I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. Cafefe. What does Nokia have for us? Secrets, perhaps? Darn it, Cody! You're late again! I knew you'd be late. What would you have done if some creeper had come on to me like before? No one's coming on to you. What? Hang on. What? And just what do you mean by that? I said the wrong fucking thing. I said the wrong thing. I fucked up. Hey, Nokia. What's a come on? Oh, right. That's when it's this kind of courtship ritual that some idiotic males do when they're after a sexy cute bod like mine. I'm not quite sure I get that, but it sounds pretty scary. Yes, it is scary. But if the guy is hot, I might be okay with it. What are you talking about? What? You go. What a coincidence running into you like this. What terrific luck I have. It's like this chance encounter was destined to happen. I was just thinking I wanted to talk to you about something too. I understand what you were saying. Good. Zaxxon Solidarity has been more tepid lately. Good, good. A number of us are acting so brashly as to draw interest from other hacker teams. Good, good, good. But don't you think pitting power against power will only result in unneeded chaos? Huh? Someone needs to reunite the hackers of Kowloon and restore Eden to its former state of order. But that someone is not you, Nokia. It's me. What? Hang on a sec. Wait a sec. What the what? I'm completely lost. Yeah. It's only creepy if the guy's hot. No, you're right. It's only creepy if the guy isn't hot. It's only okay if the guy's hot. So as long as the hot guys aren't serial killers. Remember, all serial killers are ugly. Hot guys won't do fucked up things. Hot guys are okay. It's the not hot guys that are creepy, and they lurk in the corner of their bar like, they're weird. But I can do it, can't I, Cody? No, you can't. You're an idiot. You can't lead anybody. Now I'm totally desperate. This is the pits. I'll just go around Kowloon soliciting any and all hackers I happen to come across. That's a terrible idea. Don't do that. You're gonna die. Then I'll have like a buttload of hackers with me, and we'll beat the others at their own game. Oh my god. Follow in Akino's footsteps, folks. Follow me. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Why is she doing this? Alright. I'm off to get me some tamers. Step 1, raiding the Zaxxon and demon hideouts. The demons broke up, so they don't have anything better to do, and I bet there's some freelance tamers in the Zaxxon forum, too. Time to roll out. Oh, for fuck's sake, she's gonna get herself killed. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'm gonna refill my water. I'll be right back. Whoa, 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 whoa. When did pull out coming into this play? I don't know where you're getting that from the conversation. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't think she said that at all. Now you're putting words in her mouth. I think she's just saying that as long as the guy's hot, she's okay with him flirting with her. I don't know. I still don't agree with that. Our leader tends to keep his own company. In fact, I can count the times I've ever seen him on one hand. That's kind of sexual. Trying to recruit hackers, huh? Sounds like what the demons were doing. No way! Don't lump me in with those jerks. This is completely different. She says that she wants to recruit demons to be in part of her group. I mean, for starters, that went like that because of that, and then what else could you do but this? Jeez, get it? Alright, Con, thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good night. Not one bit. Hey, you explain. It's the same, you get paid, our aims are different. It's kind of the same, I guess, but we'll just say our aims are different. Huh, that's actually kind of cool. In that case, maybe I should be asking you if you'll take me as an ally, leader. No prob. See, since I gave you such a good explanation, it's pretty easy to understand. I'm pretty sure they're thinking of me as the leader. Demons recruiting hackers. No, that's just it was just a group of hackers calling themselves demons. You know, because they're super edgy teenagers, and that's what they do. This is the Zaxxon hideout. This is the demon den. Okay, buddy, I like the cut of your jib. What say you join us? You never met this kid. We're gathering people to form a hacker group. Making a hacker group, eh? That's a big accomplishment. But rather than assume you're just as accomplished, I'll see for myself just how strong you are. Now we're fighting. Alright. Suddenly we're fighting. Suddenly Where Garurumon is faster than Anjumon, or Anjumon. When did that happen? This is a PUBG mod. We'll do Celestial Arrow and Kabuterin. Take him out of the fight. And then finish this little nerd off. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I did that all wrong. PUBG RP. That'll be a thing soon, probably. Guaranteed. Once people can make their own servers, there'll be an RP in that game. For sure. So you're more than just talk. Okay, I'll tag along. Nice to meet you, leader. Same to you. Let's get even stronger together. Nokia, they're not talking to you. You didn't beat them. I beat them. God, you're such an idiot. A tamer group? Sounds like a pretty weird team. I don't have any strong feelings either way about joining, but wonder what my buddy would think. Well, I think you and your friend should both join. Where are they? Probably somewhere around here. Oh, so my buddy joined your team? Then sure, I'll join too. Who's this guy? Hello, you. Yes, you. What are you doing? I'm starting a new hacker team. I just know you're interested, right? A new hacker team? Why? To become closer to Digimon and to stop evil hackers. That's why I'm forming the Rebels. Huh. Sounds interesting. Fine, I'll help you. Really? Yes. Ally count ding +1. This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. I think that's enough members for now. I mean, look at us. We look like a proper team. Heck yeah, Operation Get Members, great success. I don't know about that. They all just think you're a hot chick. That's all it is. I did it! This ought to be enough. Today marks the formation of Akino's Rebel Alliance. Okay, now we can protect Digimon from mean old hackers. Everybody follow me. Rebels, form up and move out. Are you calling Star Wars cringy? The Rebel Army? The Rebel Alliance? Whatever the hell it's called. I'm not a big Star Wars guy. This is going to end terribly. Where is she going, I wonder? To her death. What's the matter? You look awfully surprised. Did you think I was a ghost again? They're probably not even hackers. I mean, their name tag said hackers, so that means they're hackers, right? If she happens to face off against truly evil hackers, I want you to step in and protect her. I cannot bring myself to let her put herself in any real danger in her zeal to protect Digimon. Moreover, I don't want to see Eden claim any more victims. We'll meet again. What do you mean step in and protect her now? I've been doing all the work. Better report back to the office. Because she has boobs. Yeah, pretty much. You're awfully late, aren't you? No, it's fine. It's not like there's gonna be any real movement around here. What? There's been movement? I knew I had it right. One good turn deserves another. Give me the details on what happened. I don't think that's the phrase. I don't think that's it. One good turn deserves another? That is the phrase. Alright. Our guy was an idiot calling her out on it then. Our character called her out on it, and then I got it in my head that it was wrong. You should let Nokia do as she wishes. She's not as thoughtless as she looks, or seems. Her response clearly comes after a lot of careful thought. We have no right to stand in her way. Why isn't Kyoko's shirt buttoned up? Because that would be a waste of a button? Can't you tell it's perfectly sitting where it needs to right now? I think Arata's got the right idea about sneaking into Kamishiro. Let's wait on him to form our strategy. Things have certainly gotten a bit more exciting, haven't they? Almost exciting enough for me to button up my shirt all the way. Also, I don't think she could close that shirt over that chest. I don't think she could do it. I think it's physically impossible. That's the way it's going to be forever. You can't really help but get a rush from it. Save? Sure, why not? Because I've completely forgotten to save up to this point. So it's probably a good call. I haven't picked up any cases lately. I better do it before she gets mad at me. Search attack class bad hacker. Ooh. Ooh, a new hacker on level 4. Let's go do it. Let's go be badasses. It's the reason I'm addicted to the game. It's not the reason I'm addicted to the game. If that's the kind of stuff I'm looking for in a video game, there's plenty other better video games I could be playing. There's plenty of better games, like Dream Daddy Simulator. We need more AoE attacks. God damn it. Never mind. It's a game by Game Grumps. Where do you suppose this hacker's hanging out? Ooh, Dream Daddy. It's got a catchy theme song, I'll give him that. I like this song, right? It goes on and on and on and on and on. It just never ends. Ooh, Foxy's got a date. She's gonna get cooties. There's the hacker. There's the badass. It's the hacker from the blacklist. Let's get him. Riddle me this. What's the one thing a hacker and an archer both need to do their jobs? Don't know? That's okay. You're at the end of the road anyway. The one thing a hacker and an archer both need to do their job. Hacker and an archer. A target? It's gotta be a target, right? I don't know why a hacker needs an arrow. That's why okay. Whatever, we fucked this dude up, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what joke he's got, but what riddle he's lined up. Need a target. Yes! I'm so smart. So much of these. What happens if I gave 5,000 XP to like Taomon or Waymon or somebody that I don't want to keep in this form forever? What if we give it to make a Kobuterimon? What if we gave him these brave points? Then we can de-digivolve him because now he's got Gaia Element 3. Actually, I guess we can just take the home gate. Go right back to the agency right now. The riddle was what's the one thing a hacker and an archer both need to do their jobs? And it was a target. So now we can de-digivolve Mega Kabuterimon all the way back down. All the way back down to Wormmon. Because that was our boy. And now we leave him as Wormmon forever until we get him to be Stingmon. Because that's the whole path. That's where I wanted him to go this whole damn time. And we just never did it. We just never did it. Alright. Got 2 more Brave points, too. All these stupid... Oh, wait. Yeah, all these stupid property quests. 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. They're just so boring. I don't want to do them. Problems at Digipedia. Dictionary site administrator, K-Cafe. Have you heard of the Digipedia? It's an online dictionary site that I run, but something strange is happening. Sure, let's do it. Shh. Lower your voice. Yes, that's right. I am the administrator of the Digipedia site. I don't want anyone else. I don't want anyone else. It's when these things are poorly translated that I trip over my goddamn words. I think that's what it is. I'm good at English, just not bad English. I don't want anyone else to hear what I'm about to tell you, so I'll whisper it to you for now. You've heard about Digipedia, right? It's the free dictionary that anyone can edit. So recently, there's been someone making a lot of strange edits to the articles. The editors write anything in Kansai dialect. I can't do that. That hurts my... That hurts my throat. I can't do that. I've tried to revise the articles, but there's some kind of block in place, and even I, an administrator, can't remove it. Therefore, I was hoping you could find this editor and ask him to remove the block. Leave it to me. Wow, you're so reliable. Thanks for taking care of this. Ugh. Incidentally, the pages that the editor has written on are takoyaki, comedy, etc. There aren't that many of them yet, thank goodness. You should probably start by looking at the edit log page. Please, take care of this. Yeah, whatever, we'll do it. It's best when the octopus in the middle is huge. There's also a different type of takoyaki where you dunk it in a broth. You know about that? Comedy is at the heart of Osaka. Yeah, it's right at the core of its soul. Or maybe that's supposed to be soul. I suggest y'all try the husband and wife comic duo Digimon and Babamon. Y'all be sure to come see him at least once in Osaka's little theaters. This isn't just in Kansai dialect. It's all pretty subjectively written, too. I wonder if I can connect jump to the edit log page. Cody ASMR mode. I can't do it. That hurt. I'm feeling lightheaded from that. I don't know if that's normal. Ugh. Yeah, no, I have not heard of Digipedia. At least you're being honest, Snake. Are you sure you haven't heard of it? I thought it was your homepage. What if my hat's too tight? The hat that I never take off. Doesn't make any sense. I've got a web camera on. No, I pretty much have the hat on all the time. I just don't sleep with it. I haven't got to my what happened to my Oilers cap? Oh, joke's on you. It is an Oilers cap. It's just a new one. The old one got all ratty and worn out because it was old. I'm just too lazy to get my hair cut. I don't like the way my hair is when it's long. too much. It's too tough to keep it like presentable. Oh, I don't know if I can even open this door. This is gonna be a real bummer if I can't open this door. Oh, thank God. I'll buy that old Oilers hat for 1 million yen. I don't even know where it is. To be honest, I don't know where the hell that thing ended up. Because like Cast got into it too. It was all like chewed up and gross. I have a new hat too. I was wearing a shirt and I didn't really show it off on stream. But basically when I was doing research for, because I had to fill in our headshots and stuff for the ECHL teams, which is basically, there's the NHL, and then there's their farm league, which is the American Hockey League, the AHL, and then there's the farm league of that league, which is called the ECHL, which is the East Coast Hockey League, which isn't really East Coast because I think it's across the whole country, but whatever. The East Coast Hockey League team that I found for the NHL when I was doing the research was named the Quad City Mallards. So obviously that's become my favorite ECHL team if anybody ever's had one. And I bought like $200 worth of merchandise, and it's like in my apartment. I've wore the shirt on stream before, the black one, but I've never actually shown it off. This makes me laugh that there's like a Quad City Mallards team out there. I'm like, Mallard, that's like me. That's me. So I was like, I need to have this. I bought a hat, a couple shirts, a couple Christmas ornaments, all that good shit. $11,000 in Canadian. I'll take it. I'll take it. Deal. In rubles. I'll go for all the items, please. Plant guard. Oh, good. No one's gonna kill my plants now. I guess I could, like, now that I've got some of these people in the forms they're gonna stay in, I could theoretically, like, actually give them the items I want them to use. Like, he's a earth type, so he'd be weak against wind? Prevent stun. I might have a bad have. The gold in WoW is now worth more than Venezuela's actual currency. I believe that. When I went back to play WoW for my stint, I bought one of their little coin things for $20, and it sold for like 95,000 gold or something in the game. So I was like, I'm rich now. I didn't have to farm any money. 20 bucks and I'm good. P attached C, sure, that's fine. Don't really care what you're gonna have yet. Yeah, whatever, they're all fine. What the fuck? I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I took the speed attachment off of Garurumon, and now he's not faster than Anjomomon anymore. He's slowed down in his old age. I'm all sorts of confused. Noise guard. Do they mean earmuffs? Is this gonna make me really run all the way around? Hopefully next week's update fixes PUBG's problems. Yeah, like, it's coming out on Thursday, right? I think the update's on Thursday. It's supposed to be the big update, the monthly one. Or is this the weekly one? Oh, so this is the weekly one coming out and they pushed it back? Because I thought there was one coming out the 3rd. Or is that just the weekly one they pushed back from last week? I know there's an update coming out on the 3rd. Okay, so it comes out next week, that's fine. So you can test it out for me, because I leave on Friday and I'm not back until like the 14th of August. Okay. Yeah, I'm not back till the 14th of August anyway, so I'm up for trying it again when it comes out, and if it like resolves a lot of the issues. I mean, I've watched Grims and Kongfan and stuff play, and the game seems to run okay occasionally, and other times it's just a big fucking mess. Like, when they had the one tweet out saying that we've now fixed the aiming bug, I'm like, I don't really want to play a game when I'm gonna have an aiming bug. They can't just shoot anybody. Like, I want to have fun when I'm playing it. I don't want to be pissed off with the bugs, which I get that it's early access. I understand that. Doesn't mean I have to want to play it right now, right? Like, I'll wait until it's in good condition. I'm fine waiting, so when I come back from my trip, we'll give it another go. I enjoy the game. Like, I didn't stop playing because I didn't like the game anymore. It's just, it got frustrating in the current state it was in. Like, it just, because we landed so many places and we couldn't find any loot. And then the game would be buggy if we did find loot. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna take a break. There's so many fucking items in here. I enjoyed the hell out of the game. I'll go back to it for sure. Just not right now. I'll give it some breathing room and then I'll go back to it. Yeah, I don't think I've touched it since then either. My brother's still playing it and they've won some games, so he's like, it's still, I guess it's still playable, but he says at some points it's still frustrating. Like, I think he's playing it right now. But it's also because, and like, this is what's working out in PUBG's favor. There's not a lot else to play right now. Like, we're in... This was the exact same market a couple years ago that Titanfall was taking advantage of. Like, it released in March. It was really the only game to play for about 4 months, so that's all people played, was Titanfall. And then things slowly started coming out, and the player base started to dip. Like, I don't think... PUBG is still gonna be popular. I don't think it's gonna go away. But once we get into September and October, it's going to lose a lot of its player base to Destiny. Because Destiny is going to consume a lot of these people's free time. Like, the free time they had to play PUBG, they're going to spend in Destiny 2. Doing raids and dungeons and all that shit. Especially since Destiny 2 is going to be on PC. Like, come October, it's going to take a big hit to its player base. Which is normal. It happens to every game. Like, every game when a new one comes out, people move on. I get that, but I'm just like... I don't know how long... I'm curious to see how it survives through a fall. Like, it has to go through a fall when all the new games come out and see how many people actually say, okay, I played this new game, I'm good, now I'm going to come back. I'm curious to see what the trend's going to be. Because in October, September and October, Twitch is going to switch immediately to Destiny mode. You're going to see so many fucking Destiny streamers. That's going to be retarded. I'm going to be one of them. I'm going to be playing the shit out of Destiny 2 when it comes out. Investigate means looking for cases or items, right? I'll do my best. Cool. I heard you flunked your tests so bad as a kid you had to clean your classroom. That's just a rumor. Who told you that? I could ask what I do if I turned into a human, but I couldn't think of anything. It's fine. Whatever you do, give it all you got. That's how I became a journalist, you see? When did my mom start thinking she wanted to be a journalist? Oh, you guys still owe me for before. How about the nice lady treat me to a meal? Are you sure? I don't even know what that was about. Whatever, we got a shit ton of items out of this dungeon. It's not bad. Now we go talk to the Tentomon. Who I'm still not convinced is the Tentomon, because otherwise if the rookie is the end goal of this dungeon, we've taken a step back. Huh? What you want there, youngin'? Am I the one who made them their edits on Digipedia? Did you happen to find one of my articles there? Interesting, don't you think? What? You're saying there's subjective information in the articles written in Kansai dialect? And Kansai dialect is hard to understand? Well, you've understood then. Kansai dialect's the lingua franca... What the fuck? Kansai dialect's the lingua franca of the world. It's really easy to understand, I say. The lingua franca. The lingua franca. What's he trying to say there? Kansai dialects, the lingua franca of the world. Most of what he's been saying I've been able to follow and understand. That's a little weird. Listen, I don't want nothing about no articles, you understand? You're just pissed me off with all these here talk about my writing style. Jesus Christ. Time to die, bitch. He did. Sorry, it's just that what you said really got to me. It ain't just an interesting article, it should be easy to read and understand. Making a dictionary, the most important thing is professionalism. Please, give it some thought. You're telling me to give it some thought? Shh, keep your voice down. Don't just yell out, hey, Mr. Administrator, seriously. But what I wanted to say is that the block on the page of the Kansai dialect has been removed, and I've been correcting the pages bit by bit. You really did an excellent job, and you have my heartfelt thanks. Indeed, I just received an email from that fellow from Kansai just now. I'll read it to you. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. That there detective opened my eyes about it all. I'd like to thank you kindly for that. Now I'm going to start my own blog promoting Osaka, and I'm feeling pretty excited about it. As you can see, he's quite a weird guy. Yeah, no shit. It's a fucking weirdo. Got some medals for you. How much are you gonna give me? $1,000? Sure, why not? It's like a whole $1. It's like a whole $1. We can hand in that quest. But bam! Digipedia? Yeah, of course I know about it. Actually, how'd you go this long without hearing about it? I'm surprised, considering your age. The fuck is that supposed to mean, lady? I'll go do the level 2 one just to get 1 or 2 of these off the fucking charts. Not that they're any fun or anything. I'm really hoping we get lucky. And it's in the beginning. Damn it. Did Talmon hit 35 yet? No. We did get some Brave points, didn't we? There we go. Nightmare 3. Now we can turn it back into, we can go all the way back down to Digimon and get our virus back, because we don't have a virus, and we need that for our battles. Dun, 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 dun. Like no experience points. God damn it. Where's this shiny item? I'm just gonna run away actually because this is very minuscule in the grand scheme of things. The XP these things are giving us, it's not necessary anymore. Like it's not gonna do anything. Maybe for Wormmon. Maybe. Just a waste of time to go through the animations. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just stick the, yeah, I guess they're about your age. I'll tell you more about it next time. You're lucky to get a date with a beauty like me. Go on, brag to your friends. What the fuck? Is she calling me a nice lady? How about the nice lady treat me to a meal? Is she talking about me? Talking about me? Did she call me a lady? I'm not a lady. I mean, yeah, I got some long hair going on, but I'm not a lady. Yeah. Dude looks like a lady. I mean, to be fair, the male and female characters in this game don't look all that different. Am I a lady boy? I don't think so. How do you tell if you're a ladyboy? Lead me with your veteran experience, Snake. When did you find out? How did you find out? Was it in Taiwan? When do you recruit Ladyboy Amon? I don't know. We got a sick looking one that's like from Greek mythology though, somewhere in here. Yeah, Minervamon. It's close enough, right? She basically... So wait, would Lady Boyamon be the same thing as Mulanmon? Because she was a girl dressing up as a boy to be a soldier? Would that make her a lady boy? Or those dudes in that college movie that dressed up to the sorority boys, whatever that movie is called? They dressed up like women to get into the sorority, to get into the college or something? Would they be lady boys? I seriously am in dire need of some AoE attacks. I thought you were leading authority on ladyboys. Don't lead me astray. I need to know. Oh my god. Someday, maybe. You're still a rookie? I understand. Sensei needs to teach you more. I hate when these fucking items are at the very end. Show me. Wax the car. Show me. Painted the fence. I'll do the other level 2 one just to get it done. And then we'll figure out where the fuck she wants us to go next. I'm so glad you came. Yeah, whatever. We can de-digivolve this fucking Taomon or whatever back to where I needed to be. Taomon can go back into being... Wait, can Devimon digivolve into... Woodmon? No, we cannot. Alright, so I can't do that then. Back to Kyubimon. And back to Devimon. There we go. Because now we're going to go down the Devimon path. Finally. We can find out... Oh, we can do both of these. But we're not doing that yet. We're doing this one first. Angemon Digivolve 2! I think it's Magna Angemon? He traded in his staff for a sword. Look at him. Look at him. He looks like a badass now. Doesn't he? Heaven's Gate. 10% chance of instantly killing target. What if we just use that on a boss and win? Like, We go to the hardest boss in the game, you use that ability, and you fucking kill it instantly and you win the game. That's stupid. I'm sorry, but that's stupid. We're gonna have Team Angel going right now. They're probably immune. I don't know, it just has a 10% chance of killing a target. I'm curious if it would just like one-shot a boss. That's the most RPGs work. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, most of my status effect moves also don't work on the bosses. Like, I can do confusion and paralyze and stuff, and it doesn't seem to work on the bosses very much. So Anjuwomon gets 2 turns before anybody else even gets to attack. People don't call people say women aren't selfish. I'm kidding. Kidding. That was a triple combo, by the way. I'm just gonna make Foxy yell at me pretty much. That's gonna happen here. I wish they brought in some voice actors for stuff in this game. It'd be pretty funny if they had like the original like Digimon voice actor from the show, where he sounds like an old Italian gangster. Seems there's some sketchy poster on the 2nd floor of Broadway. Fair enough. Let's go see what it is. You didn't hear what I said then. No worries. Ah, I see that sign caught your attention too. The Super Ultra True Puppet. It's quite the intriguing name, that's for sure. Like the name says, it's an exquisitely crafted doll made to look just like a real human being that you can buy online, or so I can hear. It's a sex doll. Though calling it super and ultra true is a tad redundant, they could have gotten the point across without using both terms. It's actually not that expensive. I'm thinking of saving up my money and buying one myself. And it's made by Jirogumo Company Limited, a nice snappy name for a company. Jirogumo. Although there's a bit of a sketchy vibe to it too. Anyway, I wonder who the model behind this doll is too, come to think of it. Hey, a case has come in from May at the Inodin Occult Research Club. Drop by the office when you can, alright? I wonder if it's got anything to do with his lifelike doll. Because they're the people that deal with the ghosts and spooky shit. What are they going to give us as a reward? Stun barrier. That's not... Have you heard of Super Ultra True Puppet? We ply our trade there. Detective Kurami! You have to help us! You have to help us, please! May, calm down. I'm sure she'll help us. Tell me what's going on. What's wrong? Given that this is business from the occult club, I take it we've got another supernatural case on our hands? Yeah, I mean, no. Probably. I don't think this has anything to do with the occult this time. Oh? Then why all the big fuss? Well, there are apparently these dolls being sold on the internet that look just like me and May. I think those dolls are called Super Hyper Ultra Lookalikes or something like that. You must be referring to the Super Ultra True Puppets. I've heard rumors about them. Alright, tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. These dolls, their faces, their bodies, everything from top to bottom looks just like us. They're so accurate, it's creepy. And to make matters worse, they're being sold real cheap. You'd think they'd go for at least a little more money on the market. That's not really the problem here. You got that, right? But it still sucks. It makes me feel like they see me as some kind of cheap piece of junk. I mean, I find it weird, too, that your doll costs several thousand yen more than mine, but... Wait, so you do care about the prices after? I said it's not important. Anyway, these dolls look just like us are being bought by otaku all over the place. What the fuck's an otaku? And when I think about what those guys are probably doing with, or to them, it just really creeps me out. Oh, that's what otaku is. I got you. You know, this reminds me of another incident. I wonder if this is connected to that. What kind of incident? There's a really dicey looking service out there that's called the Perfect Girl Project. You can use it to get a living doll made in the image of your ideal girl and live the life you've always dreamed of. But the police have been hearing about how owners of these dolls are going missing. I was just discussing it with Detective Mariyoshi. Super ultra true puppets and living dolls made in the images of people's dream girls. I guess they sound like they could be related, but are you sure there's really a connection? That's the tough part to prove. To make dolls that look so similar to how you two really are, it'd take having pretty specific data on your bodies. I imagine getting your hands on something like that isn't exactly easy. Actually, I have an idea how they might have managed to pull it off. There's an LDC machine in an arcade in Akihabara that I think might be suspicious. LDC? You don't mean lustful dream chicks, do you? There's certainly not one for subtlety if that's the case. No, not that. I mean Living Doll Club. That's what LDC stands for. Lustful dream chicks? This game's sometimes like normal, and then it veers off right into fucked up for about 20 minutes at a time. It's hilarious. Right. It's a machine that scans all of your body and makes a 3D printed figure of it. Our data could have somehow leaked out of that, I guess. I definitely can't deny the possibility. Then our next step is clear. We need to head straight to Akihabara and gather info on this Living Doll Club machine. That'll be your job, Cody. As for me, I'll see if I can dig up anything else regarding the Perfect Girl project. Seems fair. Lustful dream chicks? What nationality was the person who first brought coffee to Japan? How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Dutch? Anything new? Nope. But I have pearls to sell. Where are we going? Akihabara? Not Shibuya. God damn it! There we go. Akihabara. Wait, can I go get these treasure chests now? Damn it! What if I go this way? Do I have to go this way? Damn it! I just want to get my treasure chest that I missed. Huh? You want to talk to me? Why? What is it? Living Doll Club. Ah, Living Doll Club, is it? For a time, there was this huge ad campaign about how it used to be the latest in 3D tech and whatnot. There was a Living Doll Club in the arcade down the way, wasn't there? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that is. I didn't know what an otaku was. I'm just now dipping my feet into the world of anime. I'm watching Death Note, and that's like a gateway drug. You there. I can tell from your body language you're frustrated and unhappy. What? Yeah, I'm talking about you. I know this is out of the blue, but I bet you're into beautiful women, aren't you? I know this is out of the blue. It is out of the blue. I'll have you know that I sell top-notch dolls of only the prettiest girls. Maybe you've heard of them? They're called Super Ultra True Puppets. If you want, I can let you have one for cheap. Go ahead, check this one out for yourself. That's fucking creepy. Granted, this one's an ugly one that was made as an experiment, and it hasn't sold well. But you understand how my real dolls look now, right? This one's an ugly one? Oh no. Nokia. And he nods. He fucking nodded. Well, if you're interested in having one of these for yourself now, I've got something else. I've got something even better, but it's a top secret service. Nobody can know. Yeah, I don't see. Why does it censor you? Why does it censor you, Foxy? I have that all turned off in my Twitch chat settings. I'm assuming you said bitch, but it censored it. Let me ask you, how are you doing health-wise? Well enough? Great to hear. Really, even if you weren't 100% perfect, you'd probably still be fine. What are you talking about? I bet you're bored with how your day-to-day life is going. Wouldn't you just love to throw it all away and spend it with the girl of your dreams? Doesn't that sound just fantastic? Because with the Perfect Girl Project, I can offer you exactly that. With the Perfect Girl Project, you can have your ideal girl recreated and sent straight to your room as a living, breathing human being. There's just one condition you have to abide by if you use this service. Just one condition, and you can be free from the tedium you've lived up until now. No, it's not Nightbot doing it. That's the thing. Nightbot would be posting a message if they deleted it. Nightbot doesn't affect mods. It's like something on Twitch. I bet you're wondering what that condition actually is. I understand. That's a fair question to ask. Tell you what, I'll let you in on that condition, free of charge. The one condition is that once your dream girl has been sent to your room, you can never leave it for the rest of your life. Simple, right? You can never leave your room ever again? Oh, you don't have to worry about survival. The girl takes care of that for you. So what do you think? Not a bad deal, right? That's okay. Take all the time you need to think. Once you know you want one, just get in touch and I'll make it happen. Right now, I think I'll just go check out the LDC machine at the arcade. It's censoring you on my end, but it's weird though, because I don't have that stuff turned on. Unless it got turned on again somehow. But I don't think I do. Pretty sure I've opted out of the... Opt out of oh. Why was that turned off? Apparently I haven't opted out of commonly blocked terms. So that should fix it. I'm wondering if people have blocked, it's like, obviously a lot of channels are trying to be family friendly, so they've blocked common swear words, so maybe it's better now. Dutch is correct. Wow, that was a guess. I mean, you can if you want. I was just showing up as 3 stars, which is weird. Yeah, now it's not. Now it's not censoring it. That was weird. How's your investigation of the LDC machine coming along? Ah, so you're just about to get started on it. You encountered a suspicious man out by the LDC machine? That's good timing, because I'm detecting a faint digital noise signature close to where you're standing. You better take a close look at that arcade machine. I bet you'll find some clues about how those super ultra true puppets are being made. As usual, this case is starting to take some weird turns, so be ready for anything in there. You're telling me it's taking some weird turns. The dude offered me to live with the girl of my dreams in my room, but I can't leave my room ever again. Fucking weird, man. Give me the items. Give me the loot. Really? 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 We come all this way. We're 8 chapters into the game. And it gives us babies to fight? We're this far in the game and I get babies. Wait, what? I already opened the chest? We've already been here? I'm confused. That's a new one at least. close to being able to de-digivolve Angemomon again. Because I want to get her the rest of her healing moves in the other tree that she can get to. It's just a waste of time. I don't know if I should be going into a fight or whatever the hell we're going to do with these ones on my team. Oh, yep, definitely not. That kind of scared me. Oh my god, are we going to go in with 3 vaccines? I don't know if that's a good call. Whatever, let's do this. I take people's data, make dolls from it. Lots and lots of dolls. Dolls that steal souls, then become dolls. The dolls are lifelike, the people are deathlike. Huh? Who are you? Any interference must be punished. Alright. Time to die, bud. Wow, really? You couldn't kill it? 3 of us. Well, they all leveled up. Everybody but Angemomon. There's something on the ground. Got mysterious URL. Huh. Did you just come out of the LDC machine? You're not with the cops or something, are you? Are you? I'm a cyber sleuth. Oh. I didn't realize that who I was hitting up. I must not be on top of things like I used to be. Well, I've made a good amount of money as it is. Maybe it's time to call it good enough for now. Don't bother trying to come after me. If there's one thing I'm still good at, it's running away. See ya! Alright, I guess he's gone. So the perpetrators behind this case are probably that salesman you met and a Digimon working together. It's unfortunate he got away, but we'll live. As we suspected, those two probably used that LDC unit to gather up girls' data, and then used it to make the super ultra true puppets. Then does that mean you guys checked out the LDC unit in Akiba? That probably means you have a good idea who's behind our dolls then, right? Don't get too excited, we didn't arrest the guy, but we've got him cornered. I doubt he'll try to pull something like this again anytime soon. But the question still remains as to what's become of the Perfect Girl project now. At the very least, we know each doll's looks are derived from a real person. The doll's realism is then used to help sway potential candidates to join the project. But what is the Perfect Girl project even really about in the first place? I think Detective Konami mentioned that people who are a part of it have been disappearing, right? Indeed. Cody actually picked up some rather useful information about what's required of anybody who does join the project. What is it? Anybody who has their dream girl sent to the room can never leave it, ever. I'm sure I don't need to explain why that's probably a bad deal. Oh? What's this? My, it's a URL left at the scene of the crime. That might come in handy, Cody. I want you to go into that URL and check it out. But don't worry about going too deep inside. Too deep inside. We don't know what you'll find in there. It's very possible we could be dealing with something extremely dark and sinister. Dark and sinister? We're talking as grim as the stuff you look at for your fun in your club, maybe even more so. Whatever's on the other side, it's not going to be pretty by any means. See ya. Oh, that's not great. The fuck is this? Huh? Who are you? A cyber sleuth? Man, this place sure is getting crowded now. Is this my room? Yeah, of course it is. What's this about it being inside Eden? Stop joking around. This is clearly the real world. How could I be in cyberspace? Who are all these girls around me? They're my dream girls. My dream girls as pure, pristine dolls. Yep, this has all been made possible thanks to the Perfect Girl Project. You really know your stuff. As promised, in exchange for these dolls, I've stayed locked up inside my room. Life with these girls is the best. I couldn't be happier. They take care of everything I need. Really, I don't see any reason to ever leave this place anyway. It's perfect here. But this really is inside Eden? Cut it out already with that, man. Are you sure you're not the only one who's actually... Are you sure you're not the one who's actually dreaming right now? Oh, God. Alright, then. So that URL led you to one of the victims of the Perfect Girl Project. Victim? What do you mean? Remember, to join the project, you have to stay holed up inside your room for the rest of your life. But in reality, he was lured into Eden and now he's living with those girls there while he's actually unconscious. But then that means... Right, the so-called life he's leading with those girls in cyberspace is just one big lie. The whole thing is just a sad scam. Anybody who falls prey for it is unwittingly imprisoning themselves for life inside cyberspace, thinking they've never left the real world at all. That makes sense. It also makes sense if you think about the name of the company behind it, Jorogumo. Jorogumo is a mythical spider who appears as a beautiful woman to attract men to her waterfall. They'd plunge in for her and die at her hands. Oh, I knew if there was anyone here who'd know about this, it'd be you, May. You really know your occult history. Okay, so I get all that, but why go to the trouble of locking victim-ups in their room and then imprisoning them in cyberspace? If somebody's stuck inside Eden, thinking they're still in the real world and didn't log out, then all that's left inside the locked rooms are living bodies, which could be used for any number of things. Like what? According to police investigations, the victims' bodies are carried off by a third party and taken overseas to foreign countries. What? Why would anyone do that? A lot of the applicants are young and healthy. There are who knows how many people around the globe who'd want such fresh bodies. That's horrible. We don't know for sure that it's anything along those lines. It's just a theory right now. Just thinking about it gives me real goosebumps. Anyway, about that guy your assistant met a little while ago. What do you think has happened to him? It's hard to know for certain. On the one hand, his body might already be lost forever. But on the other hand, we might still have a shot at saving him. Might as well see if we can still call out to him. But we should be prepared for the worst. What's this? Please, you need to log out. Is this another one of that kid's pranks? How many times do I have to tell you, buddy? I'm in the real world. I couldn't log out even if I wanted to. You must be pretty clueless if you think this could possibly be inside Eden. What? Well, it couldn't hurt to try. I mean, there's no way it'll work. That's not how it works in the real world. I mean, come on. Huh? What am I seeing here? I don't get it. Error? Nowhere to log out? His body's gone. That'd be fucking terrifying, dude. So get this, I had a strange dream last night. Can't remember what it is. Remember your dreams better, nerd. I mean, we kind of solved the case, but the dude's gone forever. We became a good cyber sleuth. Aw, yeah. The line between dreams and reality can be murky. That's why I can't dismiss the possibility outright. Who are we to say we don't live in a dream? Alright, I'm gonna do some level 3 property quests just to get them finished off. I'm not quite ready for the level 4 ones yet, just because, goddamn, that area is big. I'll check on the farm as well. It's been a while since we checked it. I think they were probably due for some things. Yeah, we got more friendship. Alright. There's no way we can expand this farm again. What the fuck? Really? Rank 5? Holy shit. Really? Alright, well if that's going that way... Oh, see, now we can buy a lot more things. Slightly increase, so that when you train now you can get even better stats. But I want to get another one of the... I'm going to buy 2 more of these developer things. Just to make the quality of items better. Because they're all builders, right? No, they're not. Shit. Where's all my builders? I need more builders. Builder. No, I need more builders. Builders. Damn it. I need builders. This game screwed me over on purpose. There's a builder. At least we got one builder out of it. I'm just converting all of these because I need builders. I found 2 searchers, which is also good for the other island. Damn it. Well, the Otamamon or whatever we found. This one's a builder. These guys are supposed to be all searchers in here. Because the more you have the same personalities on there that we need, the better they get. So there we go. Alright, now we're going to find something for these people. Because this is in a slightly easier area. I'm going to bring these guys back out just because. Have a different party for a little bit. Alright, now where would Salamon have dropped her item? That little stupid idiot. Huzzah! Demi darts. Bam! Oh wow, Wormon, you weak ass bitch. They're all weak. They're all so weak. God, I should have taken the stairs up there. I can't tell if the item's hiding up there. But I don't want to run away over there. I'm being lazy. Heaven's Gate. Or you can just miss. That's cool too. Did I just say girls are weak? No, I said these guys are so weak. These guys are so weak. Couldn't kill anything. Couldn't kill it. It took 3 of them to take out the toy Agumon. I guess technically 2 of them are still rookies. There it is there. Nice. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Bam. Save, because I haven't saved in a while. We're getting there. We're getting there. But I think I'm going to call the stream here.